Hello small mobile fans, this is a long video because I want to share with you guys a comprehensive and full review of the Xiaomi Redmi Note 5A Prime. The Note 5A Prime comes with an elegant orange box, and when you remove the nylon seal and open the box, you first see the phone in the screaming white color that surrounds the big black screen. Immediately under the phone you see the user guide, although no one reads user guide these days, but it's still good to check the manual to discover some vital information about the phone. Moving on, we have the micro USB cable, then we have the white big charger. I love the white color. And finally you see the SIM injector pin. I am quite surprised that there is no earphone, screen protector and phone case. Probably this is because of the sacrifice Xiaomi had to make to enter the lower budget market, being a top global brand. Let us see how fast the first boot up time will be, as this will give a glimpse on predicting the speed performance of the phone. It took 8 seconds to put up the Android logo and then took 11 seconds more to show the MIUI 9 logo. Inputting all the necessary details took me about 48 seconds. It might take you less depending on how many options you skipped. After applying the theme, I had to wait for about 80 seconds for it to load to the home screen. So total boot up time is 147 seconds, which is not that fast, but I guess it's because the phone has a lot of features which I will show you later. Moving through the home screen seems smooth and fast. Likewise, moving through the settings is smooth. Unfortunately, it comes out of the box with Android 7 Nougat, which looks disappointing for a brand like Xiaomi, but it's Android 7.1.2, which is more recent updated version of Android 7 Nougat, and so it's manageable. Hopefully we shall receive Oreo updates soon. At the left side we have the SIM card slot. At the back we have the fingerprint sensor, camera and flash. At the right we have the power button and volume button. At the bottom you will see 2 speaker grills, but it is only one speaker. The left grill is just for design, I think, while in the middle is a micro USB port. It is understandable it is not a Type-C port because of its budget price. At the top we have the microphone, and you will notice an additional mic, which is the noise cancellation mic for better audio input. And of course we have the headphone jack. One unique thing I love about this phone is the true dual SIM tray. That is, you are able to use 2 SIMs at the same time with SD card. It is what everyone wants in a dual SIM smartphone. Unfortunately, only SIM 1 is 4G enabled, while SIM 2 is only 3G enabled, and then it supports external SD card of up to 128GB. Looking closely at the back of the box, you will see the quick specifications of the phone. It's exciting that it has a 5.5-inch HD display with a Corning Gorilla Glass protection. Also, it has a 16-megapixel selfie shooter with flash. And another exciting thing is that it comes with the new Snapdragon 435 octa-core processor, which supports a more later technology compared to the 425 and 430, which are older and now limited in today's technology. To top it all, it comes with a 3GB RAM and a 32GB ROM. It also has a 3080 mAh battery, and it supports latest 4G LTE speeds thanks to the Snapdragon 435 processor, which gives an edge over the Snapdragon 425 and 430 processor. Finally, it has a 13-megapixel rear camera. Looking closely at the charger, it has an output of 5V with 2A rating. This is not a flash charge, but I put it to test and discovered that it charges the 3080 mAh battery from 0% to 100% under 2 hours 30 minutes, which is slow but it's manageable. One unique feature of the Note 5A Prime is its attractive body design. From the shiny grey line across the camera and flash, the shiny grey lining around the fingerprint sensor, to the shiny grey lining at the bottom. Also, the body is plastic, even though it looks and feels metallic and also strong. It also has a white notification LED light at the top left. Quite disappointing it does not change color, but I like that it turns on while charging and then off when battery is full. Taking a closer look at the screen, the high definition display quality is quite good and colorful. Also, dropping down and looking closely at the notification bar, you see it resembles that of the upcoming 100p design with the round icons, and also you can take screenshots and turn on read mode instantly from the notification bar. I will talk about the read mode later in the video. The brightness level of the screen can be quite very high and very low, and this makes the phone usable both under sunlight and in a dark room without straining the eyes. As a matter of fact, the screen brightness can be very low that even at night in a dark room you will want to increase the brightness level up small to see the screen. The very low brightness level helps a lot in saving battery life. As a result of a good HD display, video playback is crisp and sharp. The color pops out and the video playback is also smooth. Speaker sound is quite loud and clear. This is how the speaker sounds like.
So what are we waiting for? It is time for our generation-defining great works.
Like I said earlier, it has only one speaker at the right.
Destroy the planet and getting millions of people involved. And how about personalizing education so everyone can learn?
Also, the viewing angle is good no matter where you tilt it from. Setting up or adding a fingerprint is quite simple and fast. You just have to rub your fingertip on the sensor for a few seconds and then finally tilt your fingertips to the left and right sides to successfully register your fingerprint. Testing the fingerprint, it is quite fast, but not the fastest I've seen, but it is fast enough for a security lock, as you can see. Also, you can choose to apply the fingerprint to app lock and privacy password, which I will discuss later in the video. Thanks to the Xiaomi MIUI 9, the split screen process is simpler, as you just click on split screen, then drag the first app to the top, then choose the second app, but note that some apps do not support the split screen. Also, when you go out of the split screen, you can easily go back by just tapping at the top of the screen, as you can see, and you are back to the split screen mode. It's that simple. Surfing the internet is quite steady and fast. Even a heavy app like YouTube runs smoothly. Videos load fast. Scrolling looks smooth. This will also be same for other apps, as they will also run smooth too, thanks to the 3GB RAM and the Snapdragon 430 octa-core processor. On the first day of usage, I received a system software update, prompting me to update to the new MIUI 9.2.3, having a file size of 1.2 GB and claims to improve the system stability. Nice job from the Xiaomi engineers. There is also a feedback hub where you can easily report issues or give suggestions to the Xiaomi engineers. But from my usage so far, there are no issues, although a suggestion would be to give us Android 8 Oreo updates. It also comes with App Lock app, which provides a way to protect apps using either the fingerprint or a pattern or pin. I noticed that it allows you to use a different lock password from the original password already set for the lock screen. That is, it provides an additional security lock even though the intruder manages to successfully bypass the security at the lock screen. Also, I like the way you can decide whether to use your fingerprint for app lock, as this will prevent someone from gently using your fingerprint to unlock that secretive app when you are less conscious or totally unconscious. Another special feature of the Note 5A Prime is the ability to duplicate your apps by creating another twin app. This makes you have two similar apps in the home screen, and you can use two different accounts on both twin apps. In some other phones, it is called multi-account. You will enjoy dual app feature, especially for apps like Facebook, YouTube, WhatsApp that allows only one account at a time. Another special feature is the Mi Mover app, which helps you move your apps and data from an old phone to a Xiaomi phone. The old phone must also have the Mi Mover app, which can be downloaded in the Google Play Store. I also love the one hand mode feature, which, as the name implies, helps you to operate the phone easily with one hand by making the display smaller. It is easy to activate just by swiping left or right from the home button. I also like that you can switch between 4.5 inches, 4 inches and 3.5 inches depending on how convenient you want your one-hand usage to be. The Note 5A Prime gives you control over the notification light. That is, you can switch the notification LED light off, most importantly because the notification light draws some amount of battery if you do not clear notifications for a long time. I don't see any reason to turn off the notification light for charging, as it keeps me informed that my phone is charging without turning on the display. Going into the button and gestures, you will notice that you can launch the camera app with 7 possible gestures. This is classy. I will choose double press the power button, which looks cool. You can also take screenshots by sliding 3 fingers down the screen. You can also customize how you turn on the Google Assistant and choose how you turn off the screen. You can also customize the navigation buttons. This is so cool. Moving on to the quick ball feature. As you might have seen in other phones, it helps to provide quick menu options, as you can see, and it also provides an easy way to navigate the screen. And when it notices it's not in use for some time, it hides at a corner in the screen, which is quite good, so that it will not disturb your viewing experience on the screen. Although the phone comes with 32GB memory space, you are left with only 25.19GB storage, which is manageable. There's also a cleaner app below that helps to optimize storage. The battery settings helps to analyze the battery usage and give a predictable time remaining before the battery dies. I like that you can turn off mobile data and clear cache when device is locked, as this helps to save battery. It also has a app battery saver feature that helps to reduce the amount of battery an app consumes by restricting background activity of the app. The Smart SIM battery feature helps to turn off most battery draining activities when the phone detects no movement, that is, when the phone does not operate for some hours, maybe when you are asleep. I put the battery life to test by watching a movie at 25% brightness level for 3 hours with headphone, and the battery drained by only 24%, which is good. My overall day usage is good. The phone can last up to a day if you randomly browse with the 3G network, listen to some music files, and also perform some calls, which can take you a day. The second space features creates a different home screen, just like guest mode in computers. I also love that you can choose to show the connection speed at the top bar like this. Inside the screen lock settings, you can choose to go to input password immediately you wake the screen. This is good for those who want to unlock their phones very fast. You can also press volume down twice to launch camera, which is nice. You can choose whether to turn on the display for notifications. There is also pocket mode for keeping the screen from operating while the phone is in your pocket. You can also choose to show notifications in lock screen or not. I also love the wallpaper carousel, which automatically changes the lock screen wallpaper as soon as the phone is online. You can also apply wallpapers differently on lock screen or home screen or both. Moving on to display, you will see double tap to wake, which means you just need to simply tap the screen twice to wake. It is quite disappointing that there is no font style. The reading mode is a feature that helps to protect your eyes from the harmful blue light rays that comes out of the screen when viewing your phone in the dark. It does this by changing the display color to a warm mode, which you can easily adjust. I love the fact it can switch automatically when it's getting dark. You can also easily block contacts in the phone app, and also you can easily take notes on the phone during a call, which is quite handy. It also has some apps like Scanner, which helps to scan documents, QR code, and business card in a professional way. And you also have the screen record app, which can record the screen activities at 720p. The MI Drop app is just like the Sender app that helps you transfer files easily, but your friend or partner has to have the MI Drop app, which you can always share to them. There's also the MIUI Forum app, which gives you access to the Xiaomi Global Forum for getting updates on features and also chance to win Xiaomi smartphones and get other exciting news about Xiaomi brand. Another unique feature in this phone is the Explorer app, which shows you files in different categories, and most importantly, it has the recent section, which shows you the last activity you performed in the Explorer app. This is quite handy as it saves you a whole lot of stress in locating a particular document again, which you just closed few minutes ago. The Mi Remote app helps to operate the Xiaomi TV and other Xiaomi accessories. This is Xiaomi's way of the IoT world. The Antutu Benchmark 7 score is quite okay for the price and specs of this phone, as it scores above 56k. Going through the device info settings, you will notice the Note 5A Prime has a lot of sensors, which is quite good for a budget smartphone like this. The Geekbench 4 score is also good, both single core and multi-core, and also the GPU score is okay. Also confirming the specifications of the phone on the CPU Z app shows it also has a lot of sensors, especially the gyroscope for virtual reality. I am surprised to see this many sensors in a budget phone. Nice job, Xiaomi. My gaming experience with this phone is good, as this phone comes with the Adreno 505 GPU, which is known for having good gaming performance. As you can see that the games played did not lag and they play smooth and fast. As a reward for reaching this part of the video, let me let you enjoy some more games. We'll be back soon. The Note 5A Prime comes with a 3GB RAM, and so it's expected that the multitasking performance will be good, but to my surprise, I tried resuming some light and heavy games, but sometimes the light games like Subway Surf, Sonic Boom, Angry Birds, Temple Run resumes, and sometimes it reloads the light games from the beginning and I will have to restart the game again. For the heavy games like Marvel Champions, did not resume back to where I left off, while other heavy games like Tekken actually resumed. I am shocked that this is happening in a 3GB RAM phone, and I checked and saw that the RAM usage is below 1GB RAM. This is quite disappointing. But for normal apps like Facebook, YouTube and others, they all resumed from where I left off. Moving on to the camera app, you will find some features like this, like the icon where the arrow is pointing towards to, which means before taking a photo, you can manually adjust the level of light intake to the camera to get a perfect shot. Picture quality looks good for the 13 megapixel rear camera. Looking into the options, we have beautify, manual settings for the ISO, and also the audio mode which takes photos automatically when you say the word like cheese. Not so much features in the camera settings. There are also some filters that you can use. Here are some photos I took from the 13 megapixel back camera. It actually looks good because I manually adjust the light intake into the camera lens before snapping. Switching to the front camera, which is the main focus of this phone because of the 16 megapixel shooter, you will see a smooth mode and a pro mode which you can adjust to give you a better selfie. One thing I did not like when taking selfie with this phone is that I have to manually adjust this icon where the arrow is pointing to every time, because auto mode was not best shot, because sometimes if I don't do it I won't get a best shot. These are the results of the type of selfie photos I took when I did not adjust this icon. As you can see, they all look overexposed, which is quite disappointing. But next time I guess I always remember to adjust it before taking a shot. But for those using selfie sticks which will have to just manage the outcome of the surface because it will be difficult to adjust this icon when holding the selfie stick. But when I manually adjusted the light filter, I got a good selfie photo like this. Comparing with the 13 megapixel photo, I will say both perform well, as you can see. I love the music app interface, both in the lock screen and at the notification bar. It looks classy and beautiful. Moving into the main music app and into the advanced settings, you will notice some interesting features like you can stop music automatically at a certain time. You can also filter out unwanted music files, especially those below 2 MB size, like some sound waves and short ringtones. You can also hide music files with short lengths between 0 and 5 minutes. You can also choose a particular folder for the phone to get music from. Generally, the music app is beautiful. You can also adjust the headphone sound quality by choosing the appropriate headphone you are using to listen, and also use equalizer to give you your own best sound. The gallery app is also well arranged, and you can perform a slideshow or hide a photo and also create a album. In conclusion, the Xiaomi Redmi Note 5A Prime is an amazing phone for its price, and I love its smooth running, good battery life, good cameras, good gameplay, and overall performance is good. I recommend this phone for anyone looking for a premium budget smartphone with good display, smooth performance, good camera, elegant design smartphone, good battery life with good software updates. So that's it, guys. Let me know your view about the Note 5A Prime as you have watched in this video. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.